Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to a very late edition of What's Happening Wednesday. So we'll just call it a bit of a news roundup. What I'm going to do in this video is keep you up to date with things that fangirl in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R Us. So as again, I'm a little bit late with all this. I've got so much news to get crammed in and to get things across to you guys. This is going to be spread out over the next few days and we're going to kick off with some things that just look spectacular. So this is 3-0 again. Now for those of you who are unaware, 3-0 are licensed by Takara Tomy and indeed Hasbro to make perfect replicas and indeed figures of the characters that we love, including ones like this. So this is their new MDLX Shattered Glass Optimus Prime figure. We knew that this was going to happen, let's be honest. Whenever we get just a standard Optimus Prime, they just redeco it over and over again, and look at all the abundance of accessories that comes with it. So just to reiterate, this does not transform. It is an action figure. It is fully posable, which you can see. It came with so many different accessories, so many different pairs of hands, and yes, it is of course just a redeco of the original Optimus Prime that they've already done this and a Nemesis and a standard version of already. You can see it's fully articulate, you can see it's fully detailed. They're just brilliant action figures, and that's the best word I suppose I can use to describe them. So if you're not bothered about your figures transforming, if you're happy just to put them on display, apologies for the glare. If you want to see this without the glare, head to TFW 2005 or indeed 3-0's Facebook page as well. It's just a great figure. So as I say, if you're not bothered about the transformation process, which some people nowadays actually aren't, so yeah, I'd say check it out because it does look really good. I'm going to give you more details on it very quickly before we go on to the next part. So it's just under 18 centimeters high, so just shy of 6 inches, and that's all I suppose the information I've got on that at the moment. The next one we just saw a little bit of a teaser for. This is the Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal figure. So this is a lot bigger. This is going to be 28.5 centimeters, so just under a foot tall, and it's got 74 points of articulation. It says in fact here exactly 11.2 inches tall. It's going to be included several accessories, including the blades. I'm just going to show you this. I've got this from TFW 2005. Once again, it's 3-0 DLX. So you've got 1, 2, 3 spare sets of hands, the blades, the chain, and just, I mean, look how good this looks. This was, I think, previewed at it wasn't SDCC, it was the one before that. It was the TFCon in Toronto. I mean, look at the detail on this. This is highly detailed. It's got his LEDs. It's mind-blowing. As I say, if you really like your screen accurate representation of of characters in a figure form, then to be honest, these seem to me, the ones that I've seen in hand as well, are the industry standard. They are just so good. 3-0 is the company, DLX is the name of the figure. Is the size. Like deluxe is sort of what they're saying, but he's way bigger than a deluxe. They do MDLX as well, and a few others, but I just wanted to share with you these insane images. There you go, that's without the battle mask on, of this incredible figure. There he is with some official backgrounds as well, and there he is with the other two figures that we know are already out and available from the 3-0 toy line. There he is once again, 74 points of articulation, 11.2 inches tall. Right, something else that dropped out of nowhere as well, and to be honest, in the UK, and please correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if you've seen them anywhere, I've not even seen the standard Micro Machines. So it looks like we're getting Micro Machines Generation 2 versions of figures that have popped up. So there is a Leadfoot, that is of course his G2 deco. We've got different coloured deco, there it is again, of figures looking likely, as I say, to be things. Let me just see the list. Let me give you the list what we've got here. So we've got Dark of the Moon Leadfoot, which we've just seen, Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, Age of Extinction Galvatron. There's also a Golden Dark of the Moon Megatron, which may have been inspired by his Golden Lagoon, and Dark of the Moon Topspin in his G White, Silver and Baby Blue colour scheme. So again, I've not even seen any of the Micro Machines in any stores in the UK, to be honest. So let me know if you've seen them anywhere or where in fact they've popped up. We don't really get many. There he is, there's Topspin in this country, to be honest. It really is quite barren for Transformers apart from Smiths and indeed in demand stores. Right, here's something that's been found on Weibo pages again via TFW 2005. The reason why I'm showing you this is because they're quite cool. I imagine they're going to be really cheap, and I imagine they're going to be a lot of fun, and I imagine they're going to be appearing all over AliExpress and other Japanese auction websites, because these are Chinese company Pop Mart. They're 12.5 centimeter tall G1 figures, and there's 12 characters, and there's a slightly bigger Devastator figure which is divided into pieces. And I'm just going to show you the images because they're super basic, but they're a lot of fun. So there is your 3 Autobots, 3 Decepticons, and the same there as well. It's interesting how, I suppose, in the Asian markets, Six Shot, with him being like a ninja, is like really admired and really well, I suppose, desired. That's the best way to put it, because you know, you see the standard, what I would class as the industry standard figures, your Optimus Prime, your Grimlock, your Rodimus, etc. They're your industry standard, but then your next ones, again, you expect to see Jazz, Ironhide, etc. But Six Shot you don't really tend to see, and I love Six Shot. He's such a great character. And let me just show you the pictures. So there you go, 12.5 centimeters tall, very basic. Little figures. They're going to be super cheap. They're going to be good, I think, to display with some of the rest of the figures, or indeed maybe for someone like myself who's got younger kids and you don't want them playing with your original ones, or the ones which cost a lot more. Now, these are also going to be blind box bags. You're going to see all the packaging in a second. As I say, these are images from TFW 2005, but they're also on T-Formers as well. I've managed to group all of the characters together rather than have them all dotted around, which they were. The Matrix is totally out of proportion there with Rodimus, but it doesn't look too bad. Megatron's got some real big Dr. Martens on there. They don't, his boots are huge. Starscream the same, but they look all right. As I say, they're going to be cheap. They're going to be a bit of fun. When I get an exact price for you, and if I do get an AliExpress link, I will of course put it in the description for you guys to see if you want to get them as well. Let me know in the comments what you think as well, because it also seems just to me that they're, you know, Transformers will appear on everything at the moment, anything and everywhere. People have always got some form of them to sell. There, of course, is Devastator, all in his combined and loose parts. He looks a bit more articulate than the rest. He's a little bit bigger than the others, but he still fits in the palm of your hand. And let's just see if I've gone through all these. Last couple of images of these ones. That's how big he is compared to a G1 Devastator. So he's small because G1 Devastator is very small. Last couple of images of these with a beautiful, I think they look better with a white background, to be honest. There is the complete cast. And do you know what? I might have to go for them myself because they look a bit funny. Right, there we go. There is the packaging. They come in blind bags, so they're going to be nice and cheap. And that is going to round up this particular part of the news. As I said, expect at least a daily update on me until I catch up with everything that's been going on with regards to this channel. I've got Shattered Glass Grimlock to go through. I've got a few things from Show Z that have turned up, including New Age's take on Sludge and the Jurassic Park version of Hound, as well as a few others as well. But let me know in the comments anything else you want to see. I can stick that on the back of the list as well, and my Instagram and my threads are just going to be all the things that I'm putting up that I'm reviewing. Thanks very much, guys. Take care.